You know what? I like everyone on The Amazing Race. They were all really cool. You know, I wish, because on Amazing Race you don't really get a chance to really meet, really like hang out with them. You know, you're always kind of on the move. But Steve came down. You know, Steve and Allie, the team. He's a coach for the Cleveland Indians. So he gave me tickets. We went out to dinner when he was in town with Cleveland. So I talked to him. I talked to Brent, the model couple. Mm-hmm. He texts me once in a while. And I talked to Lou the other day with Mike and Lou, the cops. So that's who I talked to, really, keep in touch with. I missed the Amazing Race finale that was on Sunday in New York. Jordan was having problems getting off work, and I didn't want to go without her. But I'm sure, we'll have a chance to catch up again or all meet up again whenever or wherever it is. If they're ever passing through Chicago, I told them already I'd love to catch up with each and every one of them.
Yeah, that's nice.
Awesome.
It's hard because you have that short time together, and then afterwards all you want to do is talk to your castmates because it was so intense. And then, after a month, you don't even remember what their names are.
Well, I like to keep in touch. It's something that, that will never the rest of our lives. So, it's definitely nice to get in touch with someone like that, with someone exactly like that,
You come from good Chicago stock. I'm so Hollywood, it's sickening.
Oh, yeah.
That's my perspective. I'm like, you'll never remember them. You'll never talk to them again.
I think you always remember that. So you always, people kind of keep you thinking about it because people always want to ask questions and, know more, so that it makes you think about them even more, So you always have that bond with anyone you do something like this with,
People want to know, what's the most romantic thing you've ever done for Jordan?
Oh, man, I think I got asked this before and I bombed.
Well, you better not bomb. By the way, this is available as a podcast, so if you do bomb, you want to make sure that you don't send anybody to iTunes to listen to it or chataboutit.com.
Especially Jordan.
Yeah.
This is a question for Jordan. I don't know if I want to toot my own horn.
Oh, then you know what? Let's soften the question. What did you do for your mom on Mother's Day?
Oh, me and my family went out to a brunch in Naperville where my brother lives, and I got her some nice orchids and stuff and a really sweet card. So she likes flowers, so I got her
Oh, good.
Yeah, those are really nice. So
You're lovely.
Simple stuff. My mom's very simple, and that's what she likes.
We're going to go to the phone now. Going to Florida. We're going to Annie in Florida. And Annie, are you with us? Hello, Annie.
Annie.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. You want to talk to Jeff? He's right here.
What's up, Annie?
Annie's bugging out. Annie? I have a question.
Yeah, we lost Florida.
I'm wondering, we talked about post-show, pre-show. What was something that you did to get on the show? What was the audition process? Did you have to make a tape? How did you end up on The Amazing Race?
Well,
you know what? I don't know if you watched Big Brother at all, but me and Jordan were both on a show called Big Brother.
Right.
Wait, what's the name of the show? Never heard of that show.
I never heard of that show.
All right. So I don't know. You never know who you're talking to.
I know.
We're kidding here. We're kidding here. Of course I know that you're on Big Brother. How did you make that transition from that show to Amazing Race?
They kind of approached us, and they're like, would you like to try out, basically? And it was like the finals of their tryouts, and they're like, would you like to try out and audition? So it was kind of like we got thrown into the finals. We obviously would never be on that show, if we weren't on Big Brother. We put in our application, if we weren't on Big Brother. We put in our application, we did our audition with, all the heads of the casting, and luckily enough, they just put us on another show, which was awesome, great, again, experience. So I have 2 life experience. I'm 0 for 2 in the wins, but two awesome experiences.
Well, the trend is that, if you finish first, you don't do as well as others. You obviously did what at the New York Reality TV School we teach people is to just be yourself, let your personality shine through, and that will make the mark. And you're obviously living off of who you are, which is the best thing. You don't have to put up a front, be sensational, fake anything. You're Jeff Schroeder, #1. Let's go to the phones. Yeah, Jeff. We're going to Delaware. Samantha is in Delaware, and she's got a question for you. Hi, Samantha.
Hi.
I thought you were going to Skype in today.
It didn't work.
Oh, no. Well, go ahead. You got your phone call through, so talk to us.
Hi, Jeff. My question was, which show did you like working on better, Amazing Race or Big Brother?
Which show did I like being on better?
Yeah.
You know what? They were both unexplainable. But, for me, I'm an outdoors guy, and I like to travel, and I'm very competitive, so I would have to lean towards The Amazing Race a little more, being trapped inside for, almost 3 months and not being able to get outside or, deal with any outside people was kind of, that's part of the game. That's what the game is. So definitely Amazing Race, seeing the world was definitely more enjoyable for me, I think.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Had you ever traveled the world, Jeff, prior to any of these experiences?
I went backpacking with my buddy after college. We went there for a month all over Western Europe, and oddly enough, that's where we got eliminated. But yeah, I've done a little traveling. I would wish I traveled a lot more, but I just couldn't afford it, growing up, things like that. So I made it over to Western Europe, and, I love it. My grandfather liked to travel. My mother Italy, so I think that's where I get the bug from. And my grandmother was a world traveler. She's been every corner of the world, so I definitely got my grandparents' bug in outside,